Assalamualaikum and greetings to my respected prof and my fellow audience. I'm Siti Azra Ghulam Rasul and today I'll be presenting my speech. The topic of my speech is Stop Cyberbullying and Spread Positivity. So without further delay, in this 21st century, with rapid advancement of technology from time to time comes with a great deal of concern. As much as advantages, it also comes with a huge disadvantage to the humankind. One of the downfalls of technology is cyberbullying and online harassment. For example, a social media user was tarnished with negative comments on her post. Later, a young lady was sexualized and victimized by spreading lies and rumors. Following that, another teenager posted about his depression on social media and seek for help. As a social media user, have you ever thought of standing against the negativity they experienced? Have you ever supported the victim of the rumor and helped them to explain the truth over the lies? Well, how about saying kind and supportive words to those who are struggling depression? These victims are vulnerable and they face serious mental and emotional consequences due to negativity in social media. I am here today to show all of you what is really happening at the other side of social media, which we are all not aware of. So, firstly, I'm very well concerned about the negativity in social media and how it affects the mental health. This is because I personally have struggled depression and low self-esteem caused by unmindful people on social media, which then I overcame with the help of empathic and positive-minded people. So, following those dark episodes, mental health has always been one of my main concerns, and spreading awareness regarding the importance of healthy mind and emotions has been one of my main goals. So, the question is, how many of us are actually aware of cyberbullying rate in Malaysia? As of the Sunday daily statistics, Malaysia is positioned second among 26 countries in Asia for cyberbullying. That is definitely a worrying position that needs to be paid close attention to. Not only that, as per 2019 statistics by Cyber Help Center, which is under Ministry of Communication and Multimedia, 292 cases were reported in the year 2017 alone, and 266 cases were reported in the year 2018. What is more worrying is that these cases were only the reported cases, whereas there were many other victims who choose not to speak up or seek help. So the actual number of cyberbullying cases remains unknown. So choosing to deal with this issue in alone directly affects the victim's mental health, especially when one is unable to let out or voice out this police. It causes a serious impact on their mental health. They suffer trauma as a result of cyberbullying, which leads themselves in great deal of social anxiety. Little did we know how serious is the consequences of the trauma. I believe not many of us are aware of the dark side of it, as we have always seen social media as a place of entertainment. Let me tell you, on the 14th of May 2018, a Sarawakian girl who was suffering from depression started an Instagram poll asking her followers to decide if she should if she should continue living or kill herself. She even mentioned that it was a serious matter and she needs help to decide. Unfortunately, no one took it seriously until 69% of her followers voted for kill herself. The very next day, she jumped from a building. Adding to that, another incident where a 20-year-old girl from Penang had her TikTok video spreading all over Facebook along with rumors. A Facebook user used her video to sexualize and make jokes over her. Eventually, when she tried to seek help and explain herself on Facebook, the audience responded by criticizing her with negative comments and humiliated her even more. Unable to face the embarrassment nor could explain the truth, the poor girl killed herself. This does not only stop there. There was another victim whose 17-year-old girl committed suicide due to sexual harassment. Following that, sexualizing women is becoming a norm in the social media. In the year 2020, a Telegram group with over 35,000 members was used to spread and exchange sexualized pictures of girls and has caused so much shame and depression to the victims. So, knowing all this issue, we might think how cruel someone could be to victimize these victims and cause them depression. Yes, we all do feel bad for the victims, but there is more we can do than just feel bad for them. This is because it is really shocking to know that one of the main causes behind this problem is the audience who are simply lacking awareness and, most importantly, lack of empathy. When someone is victimized, the way the public reacts to those lies, rumors, and photos are some of the main causes the depressed victims, some of the main causes of depression and anxiety to the victims. Unsupportive audience who worsens the situation by mocking the victims rather than supporting them and aiding them to overcome the embarrassment or the rumors contribute to this problem too. People are just too quick to judge someone by solely what they hear. No one takes the effort to analyze the truth behind those words. Along with that, media and social media users pay attention and would want to seek justice only when the situation is out of control, which is already too late. But little did we realize, if we had been a little bit more aware and attentive towards this problem, we could have prevented the worst case scenario from happening at all. The people in our surrounding influence most of our action knowingly or unknowingly. The lack of care towards each other is contributing to the undesirable events. For an example, in the Sarawak King girl's case, if the people had taken a moment to look at the seriousness of her message or even reached out to her, a life could have been saved. The response of the audience to these problems is the main cause why the victims refuse to seek help nor open up their feelings. So, being empathic and having awareness of one's emotional and mental health could reduce the rate of depression and prevent the consequences that follows. When someone is being victimized, attentive and supportive reaction by the general social media users like us towards the victims may reduce the effect of trauma. Thus, as an audience, we should firstly have a sense of insight towards our act on others. We must at all times analyze and think twice before commenting on any post on social media. What is wrong with acting positively and mindfully? It gives so much benefit and peace of mind. So why not? Let's do it together. Together, we listen to the victims with the intention of understanding, being supportive, and not just to give a mere reply. We must not be too quick to judge. It is very important that we must always analyze the information before reacting towards it. Even if the victim is at fault, being kind and mindful with them will help them to overcome the problem. So let's spread more kindness and positivity. It doesn't cost much to any of us in the end. Together we shall stand against cyberbullying, sexualizing, and racial, discriminative, and accusing content. The result of small changes will bring amazing consequences. Healthier and positive-minded community can be built by this, and productiveness of people will be increased. Depression rate due to social media will decrease. Suicidal rate will decrease. One's self-esteem will increase due to acceptance of people. We'll have more supportive and harmony people in the community. Is not that what we want? Again, I would want to firmly press that cyberbullying has a serious consequences on the victim's mental health and physical health. And one way we can help those vulnerable people is by being empathic and mindful on social media. So, social media should be a place where you build yourself and learn new things, not a place which causes depression. Mental peace and confidence are very difficult to build. So, and even more difficult to regain once it's broken. So I want everyone here to think if your words could upset or agitate or harm anyone's mental health. Think if your action could start a chain of negativity. And also think whether do you really need to say what you are about to say in the public forum, whether you're going to bring any benefit or support to anyone. Finally, if you're saying it from a place of love and kindness, remember, cyberbully triggers and disturbs and kills. So put yourself in the shoe of the person before saying and ignoring something. Thank you.